I want to live in the world where 5 games can end up 4-3.
Yeah.
That's my ideal world. Okay, so Sandmate.
Sand maze. This
Really
is the
gonna talk
first.
in spec.
Um,
This is a weird sand maze.
he
Like a
saved
grid
900
maze.
euros from government student money in 4 months. Says Dupe. Yeah, well, Dupe, I've saved up a lot more than that, but that doesn't mean I can't. He's talking about Hex because I was like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. I have a loan because he's like doesn't studying cost a lot. Who cares? I'll be a lawyer. I'll pay it off in like 3 years or something. Whatever. Anyway, going back to the game, we
Okay, so
are getting
BuzZ
a game.
did pick.
Yep.
BuzZ did pick the Vikings.
Yep.
I think it's much better to have a grushing player in pocket.
You really
like
think
flank.
you want to grush on this map?
I think so. I think you want one guy to grush at least.
Because I've
Like, I'd
seen
probably have
some games where, because
Mongol
it's actually
guy grush.
possible to wall on the sand. By the way,
Yeah.
so
it
you
is.
can basically
the
team
whole
wall.
thing.
Yeah, like I have seen
Uh,
players go for the grush, but
It's a lot of walling.
yeah,
I think I personally really like the flanks to drush FC and then pocket to grush.
so
At least one of the pockets. So like alcoholics could do knights and then Grippin just does the normal.
I like the
normal
civs more for
archers.
PL on this map though. Like even with the grush ability, because Aztecs, like you said, it's a big wall. Aztecs, you don't have to go for the land, or you can wall yourself in. Like it's a relatively big wall to wall yourself in only, but Eagle Warriors, like it's only going to be Palisade. I've seen stone walls on this map, but only for maps like Remy's, for example, where he's really close to the edge of the map. Or say Alcoholics. They have to be really close to the edge of the map in order to wall themselves in. But if Bunyak goes for a faster Imperial Age and the other players on his team defend him pretty well, then he can pretty much 1v4.
You're overestimating them.
No.
Bunyak will grush middle.
Yeah, I guess Aztecs is pretty much the civ that you want to grush
I
with
think
out of
it
those.
looks like Jamjack. Looks like Jamjack's gonna do scouts. Which also a very good idea. That's what I mean, like that's what I like. I like the pocket grushing, or at least just taking the other team off water, and then the flank applying pressure on land. Because you look at it, right? Bad Trip is going to be trying to do the same as Bunyak, so he's going to be grushing, and he's going to be up against scouts, and yeah, he's going to have a really hard time, I think.
Yeah, we might see him drop
Against
a
the
nice
scouts.
early barracks where he's going to wall in a lot. That's a good thing about going up against scouts, you can wall in your resources. If you look at his gold, he can do micro walls. He can do micro walls on the lumber camp. If he really needs to, if he really wants to, you can wall in towards the TC, but I think micro walls are going to be a little better. Just wall a little, using the berries, wall in towards the lumber camp, and then wall in towards the lumber camp from the edge of the forest, just so that you're walling big, and there's plenty of space for the vills to move so they don't glitch out and just stop working, because that's sometimes what happens when you micro wall too close. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of micro walling.
I think it
That
can
much
work
anyway.
really well. I like it. I like it. I like it more than big walls. Let's just put it that way.
Oh my god,
And
they're all docking. This is going to be an absolute catastrophe.
all of BuzZ are docking, yes.
All of BuzZ are docking, except for Grippin. Grippin drushing? Yeah, he is. That's good. Might even be doing 4 militia.
Well, Remy is also drushing, but Grippin's gonna get
Yeah,
found
so that's-
immediately. So I think
Remy will
Grippin
just
should
drush FC.
probably play this defensively. Grippin, I would say. Just because he's got his militia out a little later, and he doesn't want to run into a wolf. No, Grippin, no! Not the wolf. Not the wolf.
Okay.
Well, they are going to run into each other, and Remy's going to have more because Griffin made those
Got
militia
them
late.
so separate. It's really bad.
Yeah, he's moving faster though, so he will be able to outrun the militia. But he's got, where's his third militia though? That's my question. He's making a fourth. So did he lose his scout or something?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
he did.
that's not good for him.
Well, it was really. I saw it really low HP, and then I died.
Yeah, he did lose his scout, so that's not good for him. So he's kind of forced to make the fourth militia to compensate for the lost scout.
His bad trip, walling
Yeah.
a lot, and this is really gonna hurt his grush. It actually really hurts if you have to wall this much. This early.
What is Richard talking about the mouse? My mouse is all the way on the other side. No one hears my mouse. It's my keyboard. Okay, Griffin getting a little house now.
You can hear your mouse as well, a little bit. Not as loud though.
Is it really?
Yeah, not much. Only sometimes.
It's probably my keyboard then, because I'm using my keyboard sometimes, but I'm using my mouse
Like
constantly.
that? I just heard you click then. Like, do some clicking.
I am. I've been clicking the whole time.
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it.
Yeah, you're
doesn't
like,
matter.
do some clicking. Anyway, Remy, well, looks like Griffin will lose the Drush with a scout coming in from
Just did
Anfo.
4 clicks. Am I right? 4 clicks.
I actually didn't click at all, I just scrolled. Just then. You
Oh,
imagining
fuck, I can hear
things?
something. No, I can hear something. Question me.
Okay.
Okay, so Remy won the drush. Kept the
But
scout alive, that's good.
he's got one, well, Griffin's just gonna micro wall in, so I don't think that's gonna do too much.
But the thing is, he won the drush. That's the
Yeah.
main thing.
And Griffin was forced
He
to
had
make,
one militia less.
and Griffin was forced to make an extra militia as well.
Here comes Bunyak. Bunyak will just snipe all these fish.
And Zam is making those scouts already, and it looks like Blaze trying to buy some time for Bad Trip to wall, but Bad Trip is just not microing those vills properly, and he's not walling. Instead, he's chasing after all those scouts, and he's got low health vills mixed in as well, and he's not sending galleys home either. And
Look
it looks
how
like
weak his grush is. Like he just can't make galleys all the time.
and
He hasn't
Alcoholic's
even
already
lost any
lost.
galleys.
Oh god, what is this?
So he just lost his first galley now.
Is this a Bad Trip strat or is
already
this a
just
Blaze strat? Can we have a vote? It's not Jigs, Richard.
This is the genuine strat, but like it's a solid kind of strat. But as I say, like on this map, I wouldn't even have Viking grush.
Yep.
Like just because
That's
it's
flank.
Viking, you don't need to grush just because it's Viking.
Well, looks like Bad
That's
Trip
what
lost
a lot of
3
people
vills.
say. Yeah, I think there was 4, maybe 3. I'm not. But anyway, not good.
He's still trying to
Gonna lose
stonewall.
the 4th one. He'll lose that one, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That
gonna
will
be
be up
hard.
soon. It's not good.
Well,
But see, as you can see, Bunyak has won the water against 3.
I don't get what Griffin's doing. He's dropped stable archery range. Well, to be fair, Bunyak won against Blaze, who didn't really grush and just
Oh,
kind of
fuck.
walled. And he also won
Yeah,
against...
but that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's why grushing his flank on this map is really not good, because you're up against someone on land,
Yep.
and you just die because your grush is so weak. So you lose everything. You're behind on land. You're behind on water. It's not smart, in my opinion. Anyway. But anyway, looks maybe they can pull something out on the other side.
Maybe.
What's Anfo
maybe.
up to?
And for, well, he
Anfo's
grushed.
doing
Well, no,
knights.
he's going Knights. I wanted him to go Conks, actually. Would be nice. Go Conks. But I guess Knights are a faster option. Safer
Oh,
option.
look at these galleys getting right into
From
Griffin's
Bunyak?
wood.
Yeah.
No?
No, I don't know.
Oh, they can't quite hit.
Is
Oh, he
it
doesn't
really?
have fletching.
No, you can't hit from... Can't you go, like, into the shoreline and then it'll be closer and then you can actually do damage?
Might be able to get a bit closer, but he'll be able to do it if he gets fletching. Doesn't have fletching yet.
I don't think it's a big deal. It looks like Bad Trip still has some galleys left, and he just wants to stack the fishing ships there from Bunyak.
Also, that's the smart thing from Bunyak. He hasn't added fishing boats because he knows that either BuzZ or Alcoholics are probably going to add fires because they're in Castle Age. So you don't want to fish boom too much in this situation because you're just going to lose them all if they do heavy fires.
But he's gotten a lot out of 4 fishing ships already, and most of all, he's denied BuzZ of the fishing ship food income.
Well, he's killed 3 players' fish.
Yeah.
Is really big.
Alcoholics also now going for the Knights, chasing down those scouts from Zam. And it looks like Jam, rather, and looks like Bad Trip is not fully walled.
He actually had a lot of scouts.
Yeah, he made a lot, because he was able to do a lot of damage.
I think he lost one.
I think so, yes.
Maybe
the Codecaster is Ooms. Is the sound fine now?
7 or 8. Oh, is my sound bad?
No, they're saying you're a little low. Usually...
Oh.
Yeah, usually it sounds fine with this volume.
It might just be far away from my mouth.
Your mic, yeah. Looks like some crossbows coming, or archers coming in from Gripen, getting cleaned up by those knights from Anfo, and Diam, and now up to Castle Age as well, after, that's not too slow given the fact that he went so many scouts, but he is getting harassed now by the knights coming in from Blaze, already picking off Avil, but that's all, and now he has a spearman to defend as well, dropping a stable of his own, and he will be going Persian Knights. And fletching is now complete on Bunyak. His
so yeah, he denies that wood.
Yeah, just make sure you're talking close to the mic now, because I've boosted you on TeamSpeak and on OBS and everything.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Well,
please talk like that.
I kind of understand the archery range stable. Like, you kind of do it so you don't get rushed by the archers. Yes, you can make a few scams. I saw Viper do it against someone. I was like, it was okay, but I don't really like doing double knights.
Yeah. I'm not keen on the archery range stable.
Yeah, well, archery range and double stable.
Yeah. It's better apparently when you speak into the microphone properly. So...
If I actually talk.
Yeah,
properly.
If you actually talk into the mic and don't mumble. It's fine. Is it paused for you, by the way?
It is.
Okay. Well, it looks like Bad Trip is trying to make a bit of a comeback on the water with all these galleys being on garrison, but it's such a big investment for Bad Trip, and he's not doing anything with it. They're not getting any advantage, right? He's still stuck in feudal age. I think, what is Bunyak doing? Bunyak is already halfway up to Castle Age now.
And you see Jam's got the knights, sorry, the camels to kill the knights as well, so he can defend, he can defend Bunyak as well, so that's all. Bunyak's in a good position.
He's got a lot of scouts just heading across the map because he has nothing better to do, but Bunyak's got 3 spearmen of his own, so I don't think Blaze's knights are going to do anything anyway. They're on really low health, 2 of them.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. And it looks like, once again, BuzZ in a very bad position, and once again it looks like PL in a very strong position. Game was going a little laggy for me. Hopefully it speeds up and just catches up.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And once it gets to Castle Age, Bunyak's just going to absolutely annihilate Bad Trip on water.
I don't think he even should be caring too much about water anymore. He's annihilating him already. Fire ships now being released by Blaze, so that's going to make it a little annoying for Bunyak. He needs to be careful, does not want to lose those before he manages to upgrade them to war galleys.
He'll be able to kill both, I think.
Yeah, he will. He just wants to wait for war galley, and then he'll be able to take that fight comfortably. Alcoholic's not able to do too much. A lot of knights being massed already by Anfo. And he's got the +1 armor. He's adding in extra stables. So it looked like he went single stable mini boom into more stables. Minute 24. So yeah, that's fairly standard. Gripen now also making a Celt Knights with the +1 armor.
What's Alcoholic's doing?
He's asking for an X. But he's got, what, 5 Frankish Knights with no upgrades?
Yeah, he's not doing too well.
And Bunniak's just gonna retake water now.
15 vils behind.
Bunniak has like 6 spearmen, just casually. 6 spearmen.
Yeah, I know. And but he's still losing a lot to this one knight on.
Yeah, because he doesn't have them in the right spot. So he's got a forest really far away from his TC that he's taking wood from, but he's got nothing to defend his vills there.
And they're still running around the wrong way, but he'll get it now. And yeah, he's completely one water. So he can do, I don't know, where could he go?
I'm surprised that we're not seeing Ampho go more
Griffin.
heavily into knights. He doesn't have the bloodlines. He doesn't have the bloodlines. He only has a +1 armor. And a Spanish, I think he could afford to add in more stables. I guess he just wants to go Imperial Age and defend. Chain binding armor complete, actually. So he's going more heavily into knights. Surprising that I'm not seeing more stables, given the fact that he's going heavily into knights. This is an interesting.
Well, is he already goes 4th TC? No, 3 still.
3. But around
He's on
minute
stone.
27.
He'll add a 4th one.
Yeah, he'll probably add. But around minute 27, most players will have like 4 or 5 stables down usually around this time if you're going heavy knights.
Yeah, you could definitely. Pretty standard.
Yeah, it's really standard. I've seen 1700s do it, so it's very standard play. So I'm kind of surprised that he's not going for that. And Ampho's actually reached 2k lately, just looking at him play. He's been playing really well, and it looks like, did he cut through here for Griffin? Can't, yeah, no,
well,
he
maybe
didn't.
he just wants to boom a bit more.
Yeah, I guess he just wants to boom.
Like, he doesn't really
Need to.
Doesn't really need to. Yeah, he doesn't need to. He could.
I don't know why alcoholics tried to fight
they're
that.
already ahead.
There were like 20 crossbows, plus the knights from Ampho, which for some reason still have no bloodlines, but he has a +2 armor. And now, oh, he opened a hole in his wall, and now Grippen's gonna have some knights in. Oh, this is so bad.
There's actually quite a few.
Yeah, there are a lot. Like, Grippen's hitting him really hard
12?
in the meantime. Alcoholics is just trying to defend Grippen.
I don't think he'll mind too much.
He's only got the
He'll be
+1 armor, so he can't stand under TCs. That's the biggest problem.
He's got 4 TCs now.
Yeah. But the problem is Grippen's getting attacked
that
at home.
overlapping TC. Brilliant town.
Yeah.
Town management.
It's very nice. And he's got 4 TCs now. He's got his final TC on a secondary gold, so he'll be fine on the other side. Looks like Bunyak gonna run into the galleys of Bad Trip, pick them off.
Bunyak just found all those. They're all gone.
Excuse me.
Oh, bless you. How many vils? Yeah, you look at Bad Trip, he's 30 vils behind.
Yeah, Alcoholics is trying to clean up all those crossbows from Remy. It's gonna cost him a bit, but he does have the +2 armor. He's not gonna fight that. Okay, that's, I guess, okay. Interesting choice, but if you look at where Dam is, he's in the base of Blaze now with those camels and being a nuisance. Bunyak's preventing the walls with those war galleys and also just making sure that it's a better fight for Dam because they don't want the Mongol player to free boom.
He'll
Blaze
free
only
him,
getting,
I think.
yeah, second.
They're trying. Oh well, they're kind of all gone, so not worth it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a quick look if anyone is going up. Well, Remy's about to click up to Imperial Age. And I think that's about it in the game right now, Remy. Alcoholic's lacking a lot of gold, and it looks like full pikes now from Bad Trip. So, next level gaming from BuzZ once again, and those war galleys now being put to good use by Bunyak, spreading across the map and securing all those areas of the shallows, and Grippen now forced away from the base of Ampho as well, since Ampho had so many TCs. Yeah, he doesn't have fletching, so it's just
another
normal
really
TCs.
good thing about having water on this is it's so hard to get back on water. So he's already won, and he's basically secured trade.
Yeah.
Secured their trade line, sorry, and it's look how easy it is to patrol the water. So
Alcoholic's asking a lost water.
not looking good.
No, it's not looking good at all. Like, if they had walled really early with stone walls just across the shallows even, then losing water's not so bad, because it's not that hard to re-wall, and galleys are kind of crap at taking stone walls down anyway. but they just lost water.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I've seen some games where players have dropped castles on either side to secure trade. You drop one on one side and another on the other side, and you do it for both of the shallows, and then you can secure trade. Like that, it is possible to secure trade in that way. But we're not going to see the game going that late. I think it's looking pretty GG right now for the BuzZ team once again, with Remy on the way to Imperial Age.
Crying about the galleys.
Yeah, Alcoholics, well, I think he has every right to cry. Jack also on the way to Imperial Age, having just clicked up. Anfo also will be clicking up in just a second to Imperial Age. In the meantime, we see those knights coming in from Anfo, raiding the economy of Gripen now, plus, well, fully upgraded except for Bloodlines. I don't understand why Anfo didn't get Bloodlines. Is it just, am I blind or am I missing something?
I think he's the one who's blind. You're...
Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm not seeing 100 when it's 120. Because I had a late night last night and I didn't sleep enough. So I'm hoping that's not it. But okay. Now Gripen's gonna lose his whole economy.
Just lost a lot of villas.
Yeah, and he's about to get
There's
denied on the
the
TC, and yeah, the castle from Anfo, of course. Oh, this is looking very bad. And even the war galleys from Buniak gonna come in and just secure that area for him. Make sure that no units come in from Blaze to try and deny that castle. Very nicely played by the PL team. And they're just gonna take
Gripen's a long way away from him, so...
The thing is, he has nothing to stop his knights right now. If he were going Imperial Age, maybe he could go full Halbs, and then we would see Anfo do absolutely nothing to him. But Blaze did manage to get across with some camels, and it looks like the knights from Alcoholics actually just taking down the war galleys. He doesn't even care anymore. Remy now also in Imperial Age.
Do quite well, but
yeah, they do.
Not
Forward castle as well.
Not against this many.
And Gripen just loses 2 more vills. As he notices the second castle coming up from Remy as well. Double kill there with those scouts going down. Jack also on his way to, or also in Imperial Age rather.
He just got up in.
Yep.
And he's got a lot of
knights.
quite a lot of knights.
And they have bloodlines.
Some rams.
And they have bloodlines. Okay, looks like finally getting bloodlines now for Anfo. I don't understand not getting bloodlines when you have fully upgraded castle knights. Look at Alcoholics Knights. Like, he's trying to get through, but the war galleys are also...
Gotta delete the houses or something if he wants to fight it.
Yeah, he's lost way too much already. I do not understand what he was doing there either. What is this map? It is Sand Maze, guys. And now Remy can push on his own against Gripen. Those camels from Blaze gonna do absolutely nothing. I think Blaze has had probably the most untouched boom this game as Mongols, which is nice, except he can't 1v4. Because now we see Buniak also in Imperial Age. And Buniak is going for the Eagles, as you would expect, and he's just gonna wreck everyone's economy now. Especially Bad Trip.
Well, he's already, what's his name? Yeah, Jack's already got Rams coming in.
Bad Trip is Imperial Age, so that's okay, but Bad Trip's going and trying to go a mix of champions and... Yeah, he's just going champions, full champions. Whereas if you look, Jack's already got...
champs against
Cavalier. He's expecting the Eagles. He doesn't see the Cavalier from Jack yet, because Jam hasn't showed it.
He's gonna make... You know that he's gonna make something. He's either gonna make...
Maybe he's thinking he'll go to the pocket. Wishful thinking, right?
Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, Alcoholics is still in Castle Age, Gripen's still in Castle Age. Now we see the Cavalier pushing in from Anfo. And Gripen is just too quickly dead. Look at that castle from Gripen, he's just like lost 20 vills and it didn't even go up.
Yeah,
it's GG. It's GG. It's been GG for a while, but this is just even more GG.
A lot of Cavs.
Yeah, Alcoholics is just gonna call it. So.
Alcoholic's dead.
Yes.
Well, not as dead as Gripen.
Yeah, not as dead as Gripen.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Dead, nonetheless.
Not as dead as Bad Trip is going to be in like 2 seconds of those Eagles and Cavalier coming in when he's going champions. And yeah, we see a few. A few elite Mangadai there from Blaze, but please, it's just too slow on this map. Okay.
Well, rip.
Rip in pieces. Fourth game goes to
all over.
PL.
Very well played.
Mm-hmm.
Solid strats.
Interesting BuzZ strats again, I suppose. MVP goes to Buniak and Alcoholics, with Buniak of course going on water quite heavily, and Alcoholics, well, he made a lot of knights, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. He's just really far behind in eco. He just got out. I don't know if he
Everyone
did too
for
stable
PL was really
or
far
anything.
behind compared. For BuzZ was really far behind compared to PL though. That
Yeah.
game. It was
I don't
just
know if he did. He might have done 2 stables. I know Anfo did 1, but anyway, whatever happened, he was like 15
It was a bit of a
builds behind.
steamroll. Anfro went 16-minute castle
Yeah.
age and knights. Well, because Alcoholics went in the center and so did Blaze to drop docks, that really delayed their castle ages by like a minute or so. So they were up 17-17
Yeah,
and
that's
17-01.
also true. It does delay your times, but it just makes your eco better.
If you get
providing
the
don't
fishing
lose.
ships going and actually keep them alive,
Exactly.
yeah. Which they weren't able to do because Bad Trip lost the water quite convincingly. Oh.
Yeah, a lot of trouble for them, but oh well.